I am a complete coward. This is a conclusion I've been reaching recently, quite often actually. And initially, this video was not be talking about anything that serious. I was actually recording this and I was like, okay, I just want to make a video talking about nothing. I was gonna talk about how excited I am for the Ocarina of Time remake, the movies I've been watching. I watched Licorice Pizza yesterday from Paul Thomas Anderson. But then I realized, oh my god, I'm a fucking coward. And how maybe maybe someone out there is also a coward. I mean, definitely someone out there is also a coward. But I feel like I think it's gonna be an interesting talk for us to have here. And why do I say that? Is it a problem to be a coward? Is it a problem for me to be the way that I am? Can I change this? Should I change this? Change this, for fuck's sake. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And the reason I say I'm a coward is because I'm always too afraid of taking the steps that I need to take. I have never really gotten into nothing really serious, drugs, alcohol, women, I don't know. I have never done this kind of bullshit, but still, I am a very troubled person in a very funny way. I think I can't approach a girl. For hell, I can't. And I mean it. I'm not talking this to be cute. Oh, he's the guy that's afraid of women. I think nowadays it has become quite an aesthetic. Oh, every guy is afraid of women somehow. And yeah, okay, I get it. Go fuck yourself. there, there are a ton of guys that say this, and they aren't really afraid of women. And I'm not afraid of women too per se, but I can talk just fine to women. I can. I have a one friend that I have two friends in my life. One is a guy, the other one is a woman, and I can talk to both of them normally. Like I love them, and that's it. But I can never. If my life was on the line, I don't think I could ever invite a girl to a date. I don't think it's just lack of self confidence. I think it goes deeper than that. Maybe it's the fear that it might work out and my life might change. Maybe I am indeed afraid of rejection, which is probably very probable. I am terrified of rejection. I do art, I draw, I 3D model, I write, I even tried, though very little, I tried some music, I can code games, I can do a lot of stuff, and it's been about 7 years since I began studying this, like actually studying art. I've never shown it to anyone properly. I always just like, oh look, I made this. I never go, oh I made this. Look at this, how cool this shit is. I'm never brave enough to do this because then it can be rejected. I was also thinking about why I don't finish art, why I don't finish the projects that I start. It's not just a lack of motivation. And motivation should not be the main drive for you to do anything at all. You shouldn't need motivation to do things. This is not the right way. It's not the way that works. You need to do it because you need to do it. It's that simple. I have a lot, and I mean it, a lot of projects left unfinished. Some of them really cool. There was a fucking project I was working on, and it's a very very arrogant project because I was trying to copy the Kingdom Hearts 2 combat system, specifically the Roxas battle. It's a crazy boss fight, 3D combat. It's the hardest shit ever, and I was making it. It was working. It was decent. Maybe not in the long run. That's not what I'm saying. It's not, oh look how good I am, but it's not bad. I could have shown it to people. I could have finished it, but I don't finish things because the moment I finish something, it becomes complete. It becomes whatever it is, and if it is a shit quality work, it is a shit quality work. As it is left unfinished, it's nothing. It's not good, it's not bad, it can't be judged for it is unfinished. And that protects me, and I think that's why I don't finish anything at all. I mentioned in the last video, I was writing a story, and this story is, it's about a girl that is a loser, and it's not a romance. It's not a romance. It's sort of my take on what it means to be a loser, both as a woman and as a guy. And I try to be very careful since, well, writing woman, not being a woman, it's kind of difficult. You need to be very careful not to put in some weird shit there. So anyway, the point is, I started this story and I was almost giving up on it, and then I started this YouTube channel and I am finishing it. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm finishing it tomorrow. It's not a long story. It's a very short story. This is not an advertisement. I'm not sharing the story with you guys unless you specifically ask for it. This is not the point. The point is I finally took the plunge into actually finishing something. After so long since I've been doing art, I can't even draw anymore because I don't see purpose. Because honestly, yes, a big purpose of doing art for me, beside what is the good in expressing yourself if no one is gonna hear you. I hate this. I feel so invisible every single time. I want people to know me, not because of fame. Yeah, fame is cool too, I guess. But I want to meet people that fuck with the stuff that I make, you know? And this just, it's so hard finishing something without having someone that actually cares about it, saying, oh, this is cool and whatnot, because it feels like I don't trust myself. And that's why I say I'm a coward. I can't just say fuck you to myself and keep going. I always find an excuse to not be judged because I'm too afraid of rejection. What if I'm not good? What if this sucks? What if I never get good? Well, the truth is I will never get good if I don't finish anything. Uh, you can't be a movie director if you don't direct movies. You can't be a writer if you don't write stories. And writing stories, making movies, there's always the final page, the final frame. There's always the finishing aspect of it. And come to think of it, maybe this can be applied to my whole life. Maybe I am afraid of ending things. I remember my first relationship. I won't share many details because yeah, I won't. There's no need to. But I was terrified to break up with the girl. I was terrified. Maybe this kind of thing started back then. Yeah, maybe I got it from that situation. I don't know. I don't think it matters where I got this from. Anyways, I was terrified to end a relationship. It took me a lot. I think it was 3 attempts, 4 attempts to break up with her, and yeah, I have a very. I, it's not about commitment. I can commit to a story, to a game, to a project. What I can't do is finish it. I can't wrap it up and send it to the world. I would be a terrible fucking father. I would be a terrible father. I probably would not like to just send my son to school every day without me monitoring it. I probably would be this very kind of controlling guy. I don't know, I'm just assuming shit right now. Anyway, this is a very short video, and that's what I think it means to be a coward. And I don't want to be a coward anymore. I think there are some things that are harder than others. I don't think. I can't see myself really inviting a girl to a date or some shit like that. But I need to at least finish my work. My art. Because that's what matters the most for me. It's the one thing that keeps me going, and I need to learn to finish it. I think this video, I don't know why I made this video. I will post it. Some people will watch it. I don't know. I just want to put it out there that if you're a coward, if you don't finish it, you're not alone. I am too. Um, but maybe when you care, when you truly learn to care about your stuff, you can try. Uh, you can try winning over this thing. I don't know. I don't know. This is not a sad video either. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm just thinking a lot about shit. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna finish this story. Thank you for watching.